We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season. Major League Baseball.
Center fielder, number 6.
Starling Marte is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And this is handled out there by Span for the first out.
Left fielder.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Fowler.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Span giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Josh Harrison stands in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Mercer ranging into the outfield makes the play. 1 away. Here's Joe Panik, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, David Freese. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Span looks up. Onto the garden netting and gone. So digging in now, Sean Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Sean Rodriguez.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Jordy Mercer will be next, and he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Jordy Mercer is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line, and Pence will have to hurry this back in off the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Now batting, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Bounce to Sandoval at third. This could be two. One there on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Catcher.
Settling in now, Tyler Glasnow. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The windup and the 0-1. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starling Marte is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Swung on, missed. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready for another chance? Dexter Fowler. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Into the box now, Buster Posey. A match up with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning.
Buster Posey.
Hard on the ground toward short. Mercer has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done. Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Heading for second is Sandoval. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford.
The shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Crawford.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the digging in to try it again. Josh Harrison. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Josh Harrison.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Span. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's David Freese to stand in. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Sean Rodriguez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Rodriguez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And this ball skied in the air out to Span in center. And that's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Hit on the ground to third. Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Scott Quo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Fielder, Scott Quo.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Pitcher,
Julio Ojeda stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Shows bunt there, but he winds up taking strike 2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Denard Span. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll get back the run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. Striding in once again, Joe Penn. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Ojeda rounds third and is digging for the plate. Throw won't get him. And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now. Digging in now.
Number 8, Hunter Pence.
He's set and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. So striding in, Buster Posey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit back up the middle. There's Harrison for 1. On to first, and Posey has bounced into a double play. So stepping in, Brandon Belt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even, 4 apiece. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Stepping into the box, Pablo Sandoval. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Francisco Cervelli.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a liner. But there to flag it is Sandoval. A nice play for the first down.
Catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Glasnow. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit on the ground to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Dexter.
Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will run this one down in right center. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brandon Crawford.
And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. Digging in,
The
Scott
left fielder,
Quo.
number 24.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Quo.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bell coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The pitcher.
At the
Number
plate,
31.
and some
Julio
action now in the Pirates.
Ojeda.
From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The center fielder,
Here's the center
number
fielder, Denard Span.
Denard Span.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Freese will look this one in, and there are two away now. Here's Joe Panik. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Here's a high pop-up. Rodriguez is there for it. And the inning is over. Josh Harrison stands in. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Josh Harrison.
On the ground to the left side. Oh, in trouble for Sandoval. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in once
Third
again,
baseman,
David Freese. He's 1 for
Freese.
2 in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. To short, hit hard. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
First baseman,
Striding in,
number 3.
Sean Rodriguez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Pence over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
1 away. Here's Buster Posey now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Posey.
Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Fowler racing back to the track. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And an off-speed pitch, swung on and missed. Ready for another chance? Josh Bell.
We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, and I think one reason he's still out there is to make this switch hitter hit from the right side net. It's definitely his weaker side of the plate, so I think that's the matchup they're playing here.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Number 10, shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way.
Mercer.
Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw goes to third, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
Now batting, Catcher.
Has a look. Now the pitch.
Francisco
Grounder
Cervello.
down the line at third. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging into try it again. Tyler Glasnow. Carl Score will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now and still nobody out. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle to second for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Number 6.
Digging in and looking for
Marte.
more. Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sent out to straightaway center field. Span is under it, and that retires the side. George Cantos enters to do the
Now
pitch.
pitching for Pittsburgh.
Here's the short
Number
stop,
70.
Brandon Crawford.
George
Now it looks like a
Cantos.
right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Fowler. He's there and records the first out. Ready once again,
left fielder,
Scott
number
Quo.
24.
Couple of singles
Scott
to his credit thus
Quo.
far. Dribbled to the right side. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Now batting. the
Stepping
pitcher.
in and ready for another
Julio
shot, Julio
Ojeda.
Ojeda.
Your
Joaquin
attention, please.
Schreiber will
Pinch
be
hitting
summoned
for the
off the bench here.
Number 34, Joaquin Schreiber.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. Phil, action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Now the runners take off again. But he'll just play a little cat and mouse as he looks him back. 4 runs, 12 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Again, he's off for second, and he can't get back in time, and he is out at second. The tag, and it's a double play, and that. Digging in once again, Dexter Fowler.
Leading
He'll
off
match
with the
up with a
Pirates.
new pitcher to
Left
begin their
fielder,
half of the 7th.
Dexter
Well hit the other
Fowler.
way, and it's into the gap. Heading for second now is Fowler. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping into the box, Josh Harrison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sam Dyson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his
Number
3rd game this
49.
season. Fastball way outside, and that's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Here's David Freese to stand in. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Corey Guerin will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Panic is there. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
First baseman number 3.
Ready for another shot now. Sean Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at bat. Lays off 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no shot for Pence. This is going to land foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Josh Bell the next to hit. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Left field and deep. Quo going back, still ranging back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
The batter, number 10.
So coming to the plate, Jordy Mercer. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. 2-0. 3 runs already home here. Now a drive out to left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Riding in once again, Francisco Cervelli. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Comes set, and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Line to the right side. Pence is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
It's time for the tradition.
Ready now, Denard Span. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Freese will put this away, no problem for the first out. Here's Joe Panik. He was retired after popping out in his last at bat. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. Stepping up now, Hunter Pence. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retired. Settling in now, Phil Aguila, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th. After entering off the bench just a little bit ago. William Haveney is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Casey Pena enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Quo moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Dexter Fowler. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Drew Hutchison enters from the pen.
Now pitching for the Pirates.
Now at the plate, Buster Posey. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Rodriguez has room in foul territory. 1 down. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting the third baseman,
at the plate, Pablo Sandoval. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Harrison's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off. As they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Harrison.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Hence is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, David Freese. He was a ground out victim last time up. On the ground to third. There's Sandoval. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
Hit well towards the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. So digging in now, Jordy Mercer. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. The runner scores from second. And not in time as the second run scores. Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Left side. Played on the backhand. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is. Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
The shortstop.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Fowler is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
The left fielder, number 24.
So striding forward now, Scott Quo. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's in there, base hit. Now in the box, Casey Pena.
Pitcher, Casey Pena. Your
Nick
attention,
Hundley
please.
will grab a bat and hit
Hitting
for the pitcher
Giants,
here.
Number 5, Nick
Hot
Hundley.
shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Denard Span goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
Time of the ball game.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Denard Span is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Joe Pennant. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Into the box, Hunter Pence. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with. Threw it right past him, a swing and a... Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Reds, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
In there for strike one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. It's been a slow start as they come in with just one win from their first 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. Outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
Oh, and Posey has a cannon. He's gone at second base. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. In is Joey Votto now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one. Ball 1.
One good inside fastball right there. trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that misses for ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Pence racing back. He's there to track it down. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The catcher, number 28.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brandon Belt. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the... And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Standing in, Adam Duvall. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Fielder, Adam Duvall.
Heading out towards shallow right. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out. Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in.
Devin Mesoraco.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Span is under it. 2 gone. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to...
Looking at a fastball. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Crawford.
First pitch on its way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. He's got it 1 away. Settling in now, Scott Quo.
Scott Quo.
Swinging a soft liner. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
40, Madison Bumgarner.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Now at the plate, Scott Schebler. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Right fielder, Scott Schebler.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And this is handled out there by Span for the first out. Digging in, number 58. As he'll get his campaign at the plate started right here. Here's a high pop-up. Belt is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Billy Hamilton. He singled his last time up. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bumgarner's ready. Here's the delivery. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Pitch on the way. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Got him swinging as he runs the.
Ready for another chance. Denard Span. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Number 2.
Line drive to left.
Span.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The batter.
Here's Joe Panik. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Panik.
A fastball that just misses inside. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Too high, 1-0. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Schebler is there, makes the catch in the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Kozar. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 2.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is there to record the first out. Riding in once again, Joey Votto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2.
Third baseman, number 7.
Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Line to the right side. Schebler is there, and he'll bring this one in. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Brandon Belt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the windup and the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Suarez is there. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to digging in, Adam Duvall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Adam Duvall.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
The catcher, number 39.
From the belt, the pitch. Devin Mesoraco is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In there, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the third base line. There's Sandoval to second for 1. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play. Digging in now, Jose Peraza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. No problem over there for the baby giraffe Belt, and that. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The 1-2 pitch. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And there's out number 1.
The left
digging in to
24.
try it again. Scott Quo. Hit to short. Fielded by Kozar. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The pitcher, number
digging
40.
in for his second at-bat, Madison Bumgarner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped into the air, back behind second. Peraza is there for it, and the inning is over. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Scott Schebler.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, number 58. He popped out in his first trip. Runners off for second. And look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Number 6.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Right back at him, but I think it got his glove. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out. Ready for another shot now.
Giants, center fielder, Denard.
Here it comes.
Span.
Sent on the ground out to second. Peraza scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Joe Panic.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Schebler has it in his tracks, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in once again, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Eugenio
in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. Ready once again, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Adam Duvall.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
On to first to complete the double play. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the second. Ready for another chance? Brandon Belt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there, puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's up with it, the throw. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Number 35.
Striding into the box, Brandon Crawford. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either. Wow, from 0-2 to 0.
And we'll have to leave it there. And here's Jose Peraza, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
For the Reds, second baseman, Jose.
And a ball, 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. This is flared out towards second. A quick out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Scott Schebler. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Hit out towards second. Panic to his right. He has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Digging in, Scott Quo. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Scott Quo.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Well, he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. Votto is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Madison Bumgarner.
Stepping into the box, Madison Bumgarner. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Joaquin Schreiber will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Joaquin Schreiber.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Center fielder number 2, Denard.
First offering on its way. Denard Span is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Duvall is after it, and they can't run it down.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Just foul. A crowd of just over 42,000 on their feet here in the Queen City. swing and a liner towards second. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Giants, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,059. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Seattle Mariners. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Denard Span is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. And that misses 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And Span is aboard. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard. Stepping into the box, Joe Panik. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The second for one. On to Alonso, but it won't be in time, and they'll just get the one. So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. Harper is there, 2 down, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gamble. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Pence racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in hoping not to fall too deep into. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Pence moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Here's Bryce Harper now.
Right fielder, Bryce.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it is Sandoval, and there's the second out. Here's Chris Davis now, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Cueto pauses. Here's the 1-0. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The catcher, number 28.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Pham has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and standing in now the versatile Pablo Sandoval. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. There is Jerko. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7.
Standing in, Nick Hundley. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Sliced hard on the ground. Jerko has it. Throw gets him there from short right field. So striding in, Jed Jerko. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Second baseman.
Hit hard to third.
Jerko.
Throw by Sandoval is in time, 1 away. Stepping in, Yonder Alonso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. And Alonso's going to have himself a base hit. Here now is Mike Zunino. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Cueto will go to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1 pitch on its way. Down and away, ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To Crawford for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Brandon.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Digging in, Scott. Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Digging in to try it again. Denard Span, a base hit in his first trip. On the ground up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Here's Joe Panik. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Gamble over to his left. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Striding in once again, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the standing in, Adam Lind. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Designated hitter,
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Settling in now, Tommy Pham. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And they'll get to fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Ready for another chance? Ben Gamble. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's inside. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Tap down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that misses inside 1-0.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Span. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Bryce Harper 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. In the dirt here. Now he'll look to third, but go to second. And oh, the quick reactions behind the plate almost had him, but he's back in safely at second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Cueto pauses. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the... Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 9.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. In the air out to left. Gamble is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The catcher, number 28.
Stepping into the box, Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On the ground up the middle. Taylor's got it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Hit hard towards center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive. Digging in, Nick Hundley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0 pitch. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. It's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Around first, digging for two. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is in at third base, and the Mariners are off and running a leadoff triple.
First baseman, number 10.
Hit hard to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by-in for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batting, catcher,
Mike Zunino stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Down and away, ball one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he misses. 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
And the pitch on 2-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Scorched to third. There's Sandoval. There's one.
He's out.
On to Belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one. Into the box, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
1-0.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, Matt, he's thrown less than 50% first pitch strikes to hitters in this game. And you just can't survive and think you're going to pitch deep in ball games with that percentage.
Quo waits on it, and that's the third out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brandon Crawford.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gamble ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in, Scott Quo.
24, Scott Quo.
And that misses ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Glove by Taylor. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Number 2,
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. A hit in 2 tries so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 2-1 pitch on its way to Span. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Gamble. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Joe Panik. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Joe
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And he's retired 1 away. Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. That's inside. 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind again. 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
Sandoval has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Cueto gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Ready once again, Jed Jerko. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Span on the run. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a... Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. It's been an over and double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Brandon Belt is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 20.
Here's Buster Posey now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And from deep in the hole, he got him. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Span. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Ready once again, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Underneath it is Panic, and he's got it for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Adam Lind. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Falling for it, Quo, 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Ball hit high to the right side. But this will get into the seats. Foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Lifted in the air to center field. On the move is Span. And that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, Pablo Sandoval. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Pablo Sandoval.
And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe top. So fine play there for the first out.
Number 5.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Hundley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Harper is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
The batter, number 35.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brandon Crawford. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Ben Gamble.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gamble is retired, and there's one away.
Shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chris Taylor is at the plate as he watches ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This one's down to third. Sandoval has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pence has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for another chance? Scott Quo. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Scott Quo.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Harper. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Standing in, Denard Span. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
And he is out on the tag.
Second baseman, Joe.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taylor on the move. He's there. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Jerko.
Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
There to take it is Belt for the first out.
First baseman.
Here's Yonder Alonso. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander Ryan Healy will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In there, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses. I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
How about it? Catcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Ball 1.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A fastball that just misses inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Digging in. Adam Lind. It was a flyout for Wayne Cheney. Will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Into the box, Tommy Pham. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Span going back on it. He's not going to get it. And a 2-out rally continues. In to score the runner from second. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Digging in now, Ben Gamel. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is knocked down on the mound. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound.
The batter number 6.
Riding in once again, Chris Taylor, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Sam Dyson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ready with the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. 3 runs already home here. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Right fielder.
Bryce Harper is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is under it. And the inning is over. Digging in, Hunter Pence. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Hunter Pence.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Brandon Belt. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
The catcher, number 28.
Here's Buster Posey now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In there for strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
This ball will be chopped foul. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Grounded back up the middle. Taylor has it. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.